Welcome, everybody. Episode 32 of the Mullins Over Music podcast with Tristan, the guitar player from the Florida metalcore band Not Enough Space. We had a great chat talking about music, their new record coming out, gear, how they have everything set up, you know, gaming, anime, all that fun stuff. So I think you guys are going to enjoy this one. If you'd like to support the podcast, like, subscribe, follow, just listen to it in the background while you're doing chores or on the way to work or whatever. So I think you'll enjoy this chat. It's an hour and 40 some minutes long, so you've got a good bit of content and it's all fun. So enjoy. Welcome, everybody, to the Mullins Over Music podcast. I'm your host, as always, Austin, and I'm here with Mr. Tristan of Not Enough Space.
Well, can they see me?
Yeah, they can see you.
What's up?
How you doing, bud?
I'm chilling, man. It's been a rough not rough, but it's been a very busy last couple of months with the band. So definitely just trying to catch up on sleep at the moment.
Well, I bet, man. I mean, you did just finish up that tour like a week ago.
Yeah, and it was a really, really short tour. I want to say it was like 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks. But the problem was like we didn't have a driver for that tour, like all the other bands on the package. And yeah, it was just rough, like 9 hour drives overnight. It was, those drives were pretty rough. So those 2 weeks felt like 3 months. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. And then Face Yourself lost their driver at the end of it because
Yes, I know. It's very, very, very sad. Matt was he was really cool. I got to talk to him, a little bit throughout the tour. Obviously, he's sleeping while we're working, but he was really nice. Very, very sad. Actually, they do have a GoFundMe available on their page to help out his family. I think our band donated a little bit just because it's a very tragic situation.
yeah.
But
And I'll put the link down in the description.
definitely, yeah,
Now,
losing your house while out of town is insane.
dude, for real. This one's coming out the same week that we're recording it, so
No, yeah, so it's perfect
yeah.
time. Yeah, please go help Matt, and he also lost his cat with the fire. So just very, homie's going through it right now, and I wish him nothing but the best.
Dude, especially losing a cat. I can't imagine.
Yeah, I would probably not talk to the world for a good couple months if I lost my
Yeah.
pet.
Both my cats, two of them anyways, are just sitting right in front of me while we're doing this.
Yeah, my dog is sitting with family at the moment. I used to have a pit bull, and he just because we're out on the road all the time and we don't have so many. My wife is in my band, so I don't have someone to watch like our pets or anything. So I have him sitting with like good family friends.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, we got to start the podcast off with the two best questions of my podcast, I think, anyways.
Okay.
First one is the fun fact question. Now, growing up through, elementary school, middle school, high school, they always said stand up in front of the class, say your name, and give me a fun fact about yourself. That was all for this podcast. You didn't know it then, but
Word.
that was all in preparation for this day. So,
Okay.
one fun fact.
A fun fact about me. I guess I would have to. I mean, this is a lot that people know. I don't know. Okay, I was Joey Jordison for Halloween whenever I was 5 years old.
That's pretty sick.
That's a fun fact.
Oh, which version?
Oh, I think it was Iowa.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I grew up with the Disaster Pieces DVD. They're live in London, like
Yeah.
DVD, and yeah, I like as a like ever since I was like a literal toddler. I always loved Slipknot, and I wanted to be a drummer growing up. And yeah, so for Halloween, whenever I was 5 years old, my parents were like, "Fuck it," and they bought me like a red jumpsuit with the Slipknot thing on the back, and then they made me a mask. And I used to have long blonde hair, so I really looked the part.
Oh yeah, you definitely, dude. The long hair is what makes that costume.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I used to apparently, obviously, I don't remember, but I know I made a bunch of little, like my mom and my dad both told me that I made a bunch of little kids cry. So that's pretty tight.
Oh yeah. Well, of course, our second question is always the funny question because if you can't laugh, what's the point? So, this one's courtesy of classpop.com because they were the first one that showed up when I typed it in Google. Uh, would you rather always smell like garlic or always smell like onions?
Mm, garlic, definitely garlic. The reason I say that is because my mom, whenever she was a big cook whenever I was growing up, and she used to douse everything in garlic. Um,
Okay.
because she believed in vampires. My mom's kind of a crazy person. So I guess I would have to go garlic because of nostalgia.
You know what? I agree with that question. I don't know if I could do I don't know if I could do the full time onion smell.
Yeah, I feel like onions, like I feel like the smell of onions make people cry. I don't want to make people cry, you know. I just want to make people be like, "Why do you smell like garlic?" You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then you can lie and just be like, oh yeah, I was cooking pasta.
Yeah, and that's my trait. It's just I always be cooking with garlic, so I always smell like garlic. Boom.
I dig it. So now that we got the two best questions out of the way, we got to bring up how you got into music and how you got into playing guitar. Take us back as far as you can remember or want to a young you and give us your superhero origin story of becoming the guitar player you are today.
um, yeah. I mean, you know, I was Joey Jordison for Halloween whenever I was 5 years old. Growing up, I really wanted to be a drummer. My favorite band was Slipknot. I used to have a metal Slipknot lunchbox for yeah, for preschool and like you know kindergarten. And then whenever I got to kindergarten, I brought it in, and the my teachers were like, "Yo, you cannot use that lunchbox." So yeah, so then and then I fell in love with Avenged Sevenfold and fell in love with Jimmy Sullivan and his composition with Avenged. And yeah, and then I played drums growing up. That was my first instrument. I played drums through high school. I was in drumline. But guitar, I think I got my first guitar whenever I was maybe 7 or 8. And just kind of like always played around with it growing up. And whenever I hit, like whenever I started getting into bands like middle school, I started getting into bands like A Day to Remember and like Ice Nine Kills, like modern metalcore and post hardcore. I just started like learning those songs, and I started to get pretty okay. And I definitely had an ego about it in high school because I was the only kid that knew how to play guitar.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, I think I just like continued. So I started writing my own music in high school because I had a friend who gave me Mixcraft, which is a DAW, like a really
Yeah.
like low end DAW, but
One too.
oh, it's super old. And I started recording music on that. And I met, me and my best friend at the time. We wrote a bunch of music together. And it was just always something that I did. And I was in a local band for a long time. And yeah, and then Lizzie from Not Enough Space, she reached out to a group chat I was a part of and said that she needed session guitars because the band had lost both of their guitarists at the time. So I was like, yeah, I'll help you out. No worries at all. I don't need anything for it. Just want to help out, like, another local band in the scene.
Yeah.
And I wrote No Way Out in the studio. It was just me and the producer. And then No Way Out, obviously, like, blew up for the band, and it was really crazy. And yeah, so now now I'm a guitarist in a metalcore band and write all the music, all the instrumentals for it.
Hell yeah, man. Great full circle moment.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. I mean, obviously, um, I wanted to be a drummer really bad. But I just got a little bit better at guitar than I did at drums. I still can hold a beat. Like if you threw me in like a 311 cover band as a drummer, I'd be able to play just fine. But metalcore, I'm not so good.
I feel that. I started out on drums too, and then I got slightly better at guitar, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna work on that some more.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, you and I we understand rhythm. We played Guitar Hero growing up, so
Oh, yep.
it was never. Yeah, so metalcore is just a second. It's like a second language. You know what I mean?
Now, which Guitar Hero is the best Guitar Hero?
Guitar Hero 3: Legends of Rock.
Yes, you,
It's Legends of Rock.
dude, the best Guitar Hero game of all time.
It had the best UI. It had the best soundtrack. I loved all the little Easter eggs throughout the game. Like the. I remember very vividly the cheat screen to
Yeah,
you had the punching codes for the cheats. Um, and realistically, they weren't cheats. Some of them just made the game even harder. And and then the secret playlist with the Fall of Troy, and you
yeah,
had My Curse, Killswitch Engage, and what was it? In Flames. Kick
yeah.
Sloth. Yeah, that song. Yeah, no, I loved that game, bro. I literally have beaten that game probably 100 times throughout my life.
I had it on the PlayStation 2.
I had Xbox 360.
Okay, you
Yeah, but I had a
got to
PlayStation 2
download.
growing up as well.
Okay, I dig it. I mean that is like what really got me into music was Guitar Hero 1, 2, and 3. So
Yeah, yeah, I played one and two as well on PS2 actually.
yeah,
But I played three was my first one, and it was yeah. That's I fell in love with. I think that might have been now that I'm thinking about it because you're asking these questions. That might have been when I fell in love with guitar. Was Guitar Hero, to be honest with you. I have my controller right here because I play Clone Hero all the time.
yeah, dude, Clone Hero is so much fun.
Yeah,
Underrated
dude.
game.
Yeah, I love the super unnecessarily hard charts.
Yes. It's fun to watch people do like through the fire and the flames 200% speed and I'm like, dude, I'm not even sure you're hitting buttons anymore. You're just
Yeah, you're just slapping and hoping to God you're hitting the right notes at the right time. Right.
but they do it. And my buddy Liam who plays guitar, he plays Clone Hero a lot too. I think he plays Clone Hero more than he actually plays his own guitar.
Sure. Yeah, I mean I get that. I love Clone Hero a lot. I we had some fans of ours make a couple of charts for our music, and they sent them to me, and I downloaded them and played them. Mind you, it's a very weird feeling playing your own song
Yeah.
on Guitar Hero because like I'm so used to the right fingering, and like obviously I'm gonna chart it differently. So playing it, I'm like, oh, this is so weird, but it's very cool.
Dude, I bet it is charted kind of odd as opposed to actually playing the song.
Well, it's just like I don't know. I'm so used to my song and the way that like I'm so like I'm very yeah, I'm just very particular about how certain parts are going to be played because it's my style.
Yeah, of course.
So whenever I play it on a chart on Clone Hero, I'm like, oh man, this is weird. I shouldn't be going down while I'm going up. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's little things like that.
What song did they put on there, or what songs did they do?
Oh, dude, I think they did I think they did Solace of Silence, Primitive, Don't Be Scared. I think Nightmares is on there. They did a bunch. Like there's I'd have to look at my like Clone Hero to see what songs I've downloaded, but there's a bunch.
Dude, you're gonna have to send me those. I,
Yeah, well, if I can find them, I got you. Here,
yeah,
I'll multitask. See if I can find them.
dude, because I know my buddy's gonna want to play it.
Oh, for sure, absolutely. If I have it, I'll totally email it over.
Sounds good to
I
me.
can't take credit for them because they are made by
The
I forget
fans.
it. Yeah, they were made by someone else, but
Hey, that's pretty cool and surreal, though. I
yeah,
bet.
it's very humbling and very cool when you have somebody that takes the time to I don't know, make basically program a video game for you. So that's pretty sick.
The last like guitar based game I bought was Rock Band 4.
Oh, Rock Band's rips, dude. I don't like the controllers for Rock Band, but the playlists were always so sick.
Dude.
Like I remember having Downfall of Us All and
Yeah.
My Life for Hire and Afterlife by Avenged Sevenfold and like all these super banger songs on Rock Band. Like they were better with I think Rock Band's soundtrack is actually better than Guitar Hero. Just Guitar Hero
Yeah.
felt better.
Yeah. No, the controls and the UI feel better on Guitar Hero, but the set lists were
So much
yeah.
better. I think Rock Band definitely holds the I mean, I guess with my taste in music personally, but
Yeah.
yeah.
And I mean Rock Band 4 had quite an interesting playlist. What did they have? Centuries,
Oh yeah, no,
Fall Out
that's whenever
Boy,
they started doing like
Fingers.
the radio rock music
Yeah.
and like I mean, don't get me wrong, Centuries is a good Fall Out Boy song, but I just, I want to play metal
Yeah,
on Guitar Hero personally.
real. They ended up putting out downloadable content for Ghost, and
Oh
my
my
buddy
god,
and I
yeah.
both bought it and probably played Cerise like 150 times.
Yeah, I remember I had to learn that song for high school. I was in a class called it was band
Yeah,
what is it, rock band class or whatever, and like we had to like cover songs, and everyone got a. I did Gunslinger by Avenged Sevenfold because I loved the solo to that song.
yeah,
But I had to learn how to play fucking Cerise by goddamn Ghost. I cannot stand Ghost at all.
dude. It. I had to learn that for the band that me and my buddy were in because we had I played bass and then I played guitar and then I played drums for that same song. I don't want to do it again.
Yeah, I'm good. You know what I mean?
It's, you really learn the song after playing it three different ways.
Yeah, no, that's true. I found Primitive and Solace and Silence, so I can send those over to you.
Cool, that sounds great. I like the Crown Zenith mat you got there.
The what?
Pokemon mat.
Oh, yeah. You see that?
Yeah, dude.
My Morpeko, dude? Yeah,
Dude.
dude, I got this. Here, you can see some cool shit. I have a whole wall. It's my
Oh,
Ratchet and Clank poster. Johnny Cash figurine, the Crooked Man from Conjuring 2. That's Jeepers Creepers right there. I have a naked
yeah.
Markiplier calendar because I'm a huge Markiplier fan. I got my Silver Surfer versus Thanos comic.
Yeah.
All of my Tor laminates. Blades of Chaos from God of War.
Yes.
And then I have Tokyo Ghoul flag right behind my desk, and then I have an AFI Sing the Sorrow skateboard deck, a Dark Magician Hypeland thing I stole from Zoomies, a Goku Black Primitive fucking thing that I stole from Zoomies. That's actually how we named Primitive. I wrote the demo in my room, and we were like, what should I name this song?" And I think Reese was like, "Primitive," and I was like, "I get it," because of the poster. So yeah. Oh, and then my Silent Jacob bought this for me. It's a Silent Hill 2 painting with Pyramid Head on it.
That is dope. You got some cool stuff around your room, man.
Yeah, Liv hates it.
Well, I like it.
I hope you didn't see my bong. It's for tobacco, I swear. Oh God.
No, you're good. You're good.
I have a sick Spider-Man bong.
That is actually pretty sick.
It's really sick.
I was watching Dragon Ball Z the last night.
Oh, Dragon Ball is great. I just rewatched Super, which Super gets a lot of hate, but I
Yes,
like
it
Super
does.
a lot.
I mean, the new Daima gets a lot of hate too.
I don't think I watched it. No, I mean I don't think I haven't watched it. Just because I don't know. I guess I'm working up to it. It's
Yeah.
very jarring for me because Super is even like, what the fuck is going on now? We're talking about gods, and we're gonna completely just ignore the fact that Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan forms are just not strong anymore. Like, just like the power scaling just got super weird.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
literally, like after the first arc, Goku would have bodied Majin Buu
Yeah.
just from the Goku. It was Super Saiyan God form, so it's like, okay, whatever.
Funny enough, I skipped the first two seasons of that show just because I was like, well, I already watched the movies. I'll just skip the first two like arcs of the show.
Yeah, the what is it? The it was the Beerus arc and then the Frieza arc. There's like
Yeah.
slightly different
Yeah.
in the show. Because I've seen the movies and I've seen the whole show, but I do love the Tournament of Power arc. That arc is so sick, but because it felt like OG Dragon Ball and
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z, like with the tournament of like it's a fighting tournament, like and
Yeah.
that like martial arts tournament, and that's what I loved about Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. So
And then let's be honest, Goku turning Ultra Instinct, it broke the internet.
yeah,
It
dude, it was good, but that's sick. Like they built it up beautifully. I thought it was very cool. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Whis,
Yes.
Goku's done it, hasn't he? He's finally achieved it.
Yes.
It's astounding. This mortal really is something else. Look at that brilliant form. There can be no doubt. This is the true power, complete in all its majesty. This is autonomous Ultra Instinct!
it's no, GT Super Saiyan 4, but it'll do.
I like Ultra Instinct. I think it's cool and it makes sense, and it like at least has a story and makes sense where like Vegeta's like there's finally a difference between Goku and Vegeta. It's not a one up battle anymore. It's
Yeah.
Vegeta now has a style that he has, and Goku's got a style that he has, and I think that's cool. It adds some difference. If you're gonna make Vegeta and Goku homies, like they need to be powerful in their own right, and that's what
Yeah.
I mean, all anime is. Every anime, like it's every like if you watch Demon Slayer, every Hashira is different. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But they're all powerful as fuck.
I recently started Demon Slayer.
Get on that shit, bro. We have the movie coming out the same day our album drops, and I'm fucking stoked.
Dude, I'm gonna have to go see the movie. I saw the so I went to go see Superman a couple weeks ago. Whenever
Seen it yet? I haven't seen it yet. I just watched Fantastic Four, but I haven't seen Superman yet. Don't be
I won't spoil nothing.
yeah, don't be spoiling because I just rewatched Man of Steel just because while I was on tour, just because Superman had come out. Man of Steel's a banger movie. General Zod is fucking awesome, but don't spoil anything with the new Superman. I want to watch it really bad.
No spoilers about the Superman. This is a movie theater area talk. So
Also, your viewer, like just in case your viewers haven't seen it, I don't want to spoil. I don't want to spoil anything for anything.
no. There was a huge Demon Slayer, like it had the life size versions of all the characters and stuff for the new film coming out.
Oh shit! I'm excited.
Dude, it was so sick. I'm like, can I take that home?
Yeah, I'm excited.
But I'm gonna catch up so I can watch that film.
Yeah, it's the Infinity Castle arc is gonna be fucking sick. I've read it all, so I know it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna spoil, but I'm very excited for the movie.
Nothing like a good manga to read to pass the time.
Oh, trust me, dude. I have all of the Berserk book. I have most of the Berserk Deluxe Edition books that Liv bought me because I'm a huge Berserk fan.
Yeah.
Tokyo Ghoul is my all time. I have all the manga for Tokyo Ghoul. Have all the manga for Demon Slayer. I'm a big old nerd, dude. I have a Final Fantasy X tattoo because it's my favorite video game of all time. I take a lot of inspiration from the soundtracks for our music as well.
I can hear that.
Yeah, I'm very video gamey and very big, and or like a huge thing with our music is I always like to add an orchestra.
Yeah.
When like Solace and Silence literally has a break that is, or Eye for an Eye literally has a break where it's just an orchestra building up into the breakdown. Um, and like that was definitely me trying to like I just want to make something super epic. If and I had to fight tooth and nail. If you listen to it, it's a little Easter egg. Next time you hear it during the breakdown or during that like orchestra section, there's like wind chimes in the background,
Yeah.
and I had to fight tooth and nail with Chris. I was like, just put the fucking wind chimes in the song. I'm telling you, it's gonna be sick. And he goes, no, dude, it's fucking stupid. I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, it'll be sick. And then he finally did it, and I was like, see, it's cool. He goes, literally, this is the most dumb thing ever, but you win. Whatever. I'm not gonna argue with it. I'm not gonna argue about this anymore.
Hey, it's Sometimes you gotta fight to keep some of that cool stuff in there.
I think it's sick. There's just like a wind chime right before like the heaviest breakdown of the record. I think it's sick, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, I have to ask. I already told you ahead of time. We gotta ask about the gear that you're.
Oh yeah.
Go
Well,
into
what do you
as
want to know?
much or as little detail as you want.
No, I can go into the most extensive detail you want. I just need to know what you want to know.
Well, let's talk about the guitars you're rocking first.
Yeah, I have a Diamond Series Schecter. It's active pickups, EMG pickups. I just use stock because I have a quad Cortex Live. I don't really think pickups matter whenever you have a fucking quad Cortex.
No,
Yeah, that's pretty simple. I've always loved Schecter because of Event Sevenfold. I want to switch to Ernie Ball Music Man really bad. We just got endorsed by Ernie Ball, so I'm hoping that can be a near future thing. Um, yeah, so the Schecter, I think, and then Jacob uses a Jazzmaster, I believe.
yeah, I think so.
He's got a 4-string Jazzmaster that he uses, and then like we both have backup instruments that we have on tour. We just never use them. They're more for like if we pop a string live, but that has yet to happen.
Dude, the I saw the Schecter you were rocking at the Asheville show. It is a sick, nice, straight silver.
It's
I've
yeah,
got
it's got like it's a matte finish. It's got like a cloudy white thing going on with the
yeah,
silver accent. Excuse me, it's the silver accent. And then what's really cool is my tone knob was made by a fan who's out in Arizona. He made me he made me and Jacob little knobs to put on our guitar that
that's
says "not
sick.
enough space" on the top. So I have like a little custom like "not enough space" like tone knob for my guitar, which is really cool.
That's awesome.
I think it's super sick. I love it. It's my go-to live guitar. And then one thing that I think a lot of people should start doing is I have because it's my live guitar, so I don't really
Yeah.
care if I fuck it up. But I super glued a pick holder on the back of the headstock.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So every day before the show, I will put like 6 picks on the back of the headstock. So if I drop one, it's just flip, and then I go right back to playing because I drop picks all the fucking time.
Yeah.
And then at the very end, I can throw out because we have custom made picks here. Uh, Jacob has his too, but mine's got a little centipede on it with my
I
name,
like
and then on
that.
the back of it, our logo. And then Jacob's got a green one with a little praying mantis head with his name. And
That's cool.
yeah, I don't think I have one of his. Oh yeah, I do right here. This is Jacob's little
Oh,
praying
that's
mantis
sick.
head with
Yeah.
the. So we will throw these out to the crowd for the people who want them.
Dude. The picks I have. So I used to go in Guitar Center and procure some of their free picks. And so I've just got thousands of them sitting around the house.
The red Guitar Center picks.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
They're the perfect consistency. Like they're good, slightly above medium.
They're. I don't like the finish on those picks. They're a little too like slippery.
Yeah.
They're
They've
like
got new ones
glossy.
though.
Do they? I use we use Dunlop Tortex
Yeah, yeah.
picks. At me and Jacob both use the same thickness. It's .88.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. These are my go-to. I love these picks a lot. But yeah, the guitar set. I guess I'll have to try. I haven't played a Guitar Center guitar in a very long time.
Haven't either. I should have went to Guitar Center yesterday. I was right near one. Went to Barnes and Nobles instead.
Barnes and Noble.
Oh yeah, Barnes and Noble. My bad.
Trust me, man. I've spent a lot of time in that store with Liv. It's like a good date day for us.
Yeah.
Whenever we want to go hit up a bunch of stuff, we always go to Barnes and Noble and we'll look around. I always look at the board games, but
Oh yeah. The board games are the sick part of the.
yeah, we have a me and there was a time on tour. Liv still doesn't know how much we spent, but we went into this. We went to a mall, and it was like a board game shop. It was like a fucking insane. But I don't even remember where it was. Maybe Texas.
Okay.
And like we found the Skyrim board game for
Oh.
like $140, and me and Reese were like
Oh yeah. No.
bought that shit immediately. We just split it, and then we played it once on tour. Never played it again.
Was it at least fun?
It was sick, and I would love to play it. It's just, mind you, it takes up a lot of fucking room, and we don't have a table in the house big enough to be able to play that goddamn game, to be honest with you. But it is very sick. I did enjoy it a lot. I also played Wrath of Ashardalon, the Dungeons and Dragons board game.
Yeah,
I love those role playing board games a lot.
dude. We finally bought Wingspan after a
Oh,
long.
I think I saw it at Target.
Yeah, we got it when it was on sale, and because my wife was hyping it up all the time. She's like, "Wingspan's so much fun. Wingspan's so great," and I'm like, "Yeah, let's get it and play it." So we finally bought it. We played it once, and we haven't played it since then. And I enjoyed it. I was like, "This is a great game."
Sometimes it's kind of hard to find time to sit down and play a board game. You need to like sit down like a lot a day. It's like, okay, every Wednesday we're gonna continue this board game, but because we just bought one that we haven't even fucking played once. Me and Reese bought one called Roots.
But yeah,
Haven't played it yet. I've heard nothing but great things about it. But yeah, we need to find time to like sit down and actually fucking play it. We've
yeah,
just been so busy lately with everything going on. We have a bunch of things that we have to do to get ready for this latter half of the year.
it's
Um,
gonna be sick. You're coming back to North Carolina with From Ashes to New.
I know. I'm very, very stressed out. Those are going to be the biggest rooms that we've ever played. Biggest tour we've ever played for Ashes is like absolutely crushing right now. We know a couple of the guys in Magnolia Park as well. They're from Florida. One of Reese's old homies was actually in that band before they took off.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then Until I Wake, we got to meet and hang out with, and at Rockville.
Yeah,
We showed face at Rockville in Florida, and they're all really really nice. So we're excited for the tour. It's just gonna be like a new like we're so used to the to the old not to the old, sorry, we're used to the smaller, more intimate venues. So playing at in a 1,500 cap room is gonna be like holy fucking shit. So
don't worry, I got you. I'll bring you some North Carolina barbecue sauce when you come down this way.
in
I got you, man. I brought some to Corey and the Face Yourself crew
oh hell yeah, Corey's
at
cool.
the show because me and Corey are homies, and
Yeah, Corey's a cool dude.
I think Thomas stole them and took them home.
That checks out.
He's like, I will definitely barbecue with these. I was like, dude, as long as you guys get to eat it and enjoy it, do whatever.
Yeah, hopefully on this tour we're trying to get a like a cruise in America, so we have like a kitchen to cook because we're bringing like a full crew. So hopefully I can definitely use that barbecue for some dishes to cook on the RV.
Dude, well, I got you, man. You'll love it. It's from the restaurant called Smithfield's.
Hell yeah.
Dude, they got a red sauce and a vinegar-based barbecue sauce. You'll at least love the red sauce because I love the red sauce. I'm not a big vinegar-based barbecue guy.
Oh, I don't mind it. I don't mind vinegar based barbecue. It just depends on the context in which you use it.
Yeah, but I think you'll enjoy both of them. They're great.
I'm a
So
bit yeah. Me and Jacob are both big barbecue sauce guys, so that'll be great.
I got you, man. So I gotta ask, what's in the box? What's in the rig? What do you guys run?
Oh God. Okay. This is a lot. All right. So we have a power conditioner.
Yep,
Um, we have a Focusrite 8 channel.
that's what's sitting in front of me right now.
Yeah, that's what we use live just to route everything from Reaper to the house.
Yeah,
But now we added an X32 that we bought off of the home team,
yeah,
so that way because we all have in ears, so we have the G4s. Uh, yeah, we have Sennheiser G4s for our ears. And then and then we also have like wireless guitar and bass, wireless microphones, all the same company. And then yeah, okay, and then we also use the Tascams. If you're familiar with the vocal processor Tascams, those are really nice for consistency live.
yeah.
Um, is a good way to put it.
Oh yeah,
And then just because whenever you're on the road a bunch, like the girls are gonna feel better some days and worse other days. So having something to help keep the girls consistent every single night, while not having to strain their voice, so that way that we can play the show the next day. It's
Yeah.
nice having just a little bit of like it's like a just a push into the right direction.
Yeah, a little boost.
Yeah, is a good way to put it. Yeah, and then I think that's really it. The X32. We have the back of it is just a mess. It's so bad. Um,
I
and then
did.
we have another rack that we use as well, a 16U. That one that actually folds out into a table, so
Oh,
that way I have a place to like restring and do guitar maintenance, because I do all the tech for our instruments on tour. And then it just holds all of our cables and fucking goddamn. We have paddles for the ears. You have the quad cortex. The quad cortex just sits on top of the rack on stage.
yep.
I don't have a mount for it quite yet. It'd be super nice if they did like a rack mount version of the
Yeah.
cortex, but I was thinking about getting like a drawer to add to the 16U, just so I can like pull it in and out.
That's what I see a lot of people doing now is putting a drawer in it.
Yeah, that's what Attila does, I think, too. Because we've kind of like mirrored what they did. Because Kalen was super cool about showing me like how to program the like I have my quad completely automated live. So I tune one tuning on my guitar. It's tuned to drop B with 62s,
Yeah.
um like 62 gauge, and but the thing is we play in like every tuning imaginable
Yeah.
live, so the quad is automated to change Jacob and my like pitch of the guitar. So if I'm playing in B in real time, but on the quad I'm technically playing in drop G sharp. So that took me fucking forever to figure out. And then the Taz cams are also all automated as well, through Reaper. It's super light on the computer, the way that we have everything set up. Like the Taz cams completely take off the lift of any vocal modification that we use live. Just all on those two boxes. And then the X32 helps us like to where we can connect to the Wi-Fi
Yeah.
with a router that we add, and be able to like control the levels in our ears.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a really simple setup. It's expensive, but it's a really simple setup. I think it's pretty standard. Obviously, there's like a million and one things that we want to add. And we just hired a front of house. Her name is Kylie. She's our full time front of house, and she is absolutely amazing at her job. And she's learning so much and doing so well live. So. And she's about to get like a whole drum mic package, and I think she's gonna get her own board finally, because she's been using like the house boards.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's been crushing. Yeah, hopefully by the time that you see us at the From Ashes to New tour, we'll be an even better band than you saw us on this Victims Crystal Lake tour.
Oh yeah, dude. You've constantly gotten better from the first time that I listened to you guys. It just gets better and better.
Thank you. Yeah, we're very self aware with our fuck ups live, and that Attila tour was really rough for us, because people don't really take into consideration, like, so we were offered the tour and we didn't have any fucking money. We didn't have any know-how. We were literally thrown in trial by fire. It was like, all right, this is the fucking tour. We're gonna wing it. And
Yeah.
I was literally stomping my quad cortex live, during pitch changes and all this other shit. And the girls had no vocal effects at all. It was just basically whatever the front of house decided would be cool. And we had a consistent front of house. We hired another band's front of house for that tour, but like nothing, like we didn't have any vocal processing. The tracks were done in a very fucked up way. Um, it was just it was just our first. We were babies. It was our
Yeah.
first tour ever, and we got a lot of criticism about our live performance live the first tour. But one would shut down and get upset and just be upset and whatever. But what we did is we were like, okay, well, we obviously just need to better our show, and now we're at a point now where it's like, okay, this didn't work very well, so for this tour we're gonna do this instead. And it's been like that every single tour. Like this next tour, we're completely shifting a bunch of shit. Um, Mind you, we haven't started rehearsal yet, but it's like I'm changing my guitar tone live, to help because we noticed that like the way my guitar sits in a live mix with the both of the girls
Yeah.
singing and screaming, they are constantly clashing, and there's no way to EQ it for it to like blend together.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to like tweak a couple of things there, so that way we sound bigger and better live. Because I felt like there's some rooms that the guitar just didn't cut through, and then there's rooms where the guitar like was too cut through.
Yeah.
In metalcore, like you need the guitar like in front of your face for metalcore,
Yeah.
and but you also need the clean singy like sing-songy choruses to cut through as well. So it's just we're still honing and tweaking and figuring shit out.
Hey, that's what you got to do if you want to actually be good, is to continue improving. Never stop.
Yep, absolutely.
And I totally understand what you're saying. Those rooms being they vary so much, and I saw some of the rooms you guys played on this last tour, and some of them were like way bigger than I thought they would be, and then some were like way smaller than I thought they would be. Not like for your size, because you guys are doing.
No, I didn't take it like that. No, it's all just like because you can have a fucking 1,500 cap room, but if the fucking speakers like whatever, it's really just up to like the way the room is tuned. You know what I mean? Like it's you can play a really beautiful room or like a really shitty dive bar. It's all dependent on like however the stage is built and however the room was tuned. And every room is just going to be different. Every room is going to complement one genre to another genre, and it's just all variables that you throw in whenever you're being like whenever you're a full band. Like there's rooms where like I was listening to a couple of other bands on the tour, and I was just like, wow, man, you can't hear this at all, or wow, this room just feels like this, or like the RF in this room is fucking awful, so the mics are all fucked up. And yeah, man, it's some yeah, it's just all a part of being in a band and being on tour and stuff. It's something that you have to worry about and something that you got to figure out how to fix.
Yeah. And I'm sure the quad cortex helps a little bit because you don't have the amps well, first off, you don't have to lug the amps around.
Yeah, no cabs. It's just a show in a box, is what I call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the Gojira plugin as well, and then they're about to release Parallax on the Quad Cortex. So I'm gonna buy Parallax and upload it to the Quad, so that way we have a sick bass tone, and then obviously the guitar tones all Gojira, and that's what we used on our record. So,
Dude, they never miss, do they?
mm-mm.
And did you see the new vocal plugin?
No, I haven't. I've been kind of out of the loop with the new plugins. I know the newest plugin that I want to buy is Modern and Massive, which is a drum MIDI plugin.
Yeah.
That plugin sounds fucking sick, and Mike from Victims showed me a little bit of it, and it's fucking super tight. I really want to buy it.
Yeah, I saw when it come out and I was like, I need to buy this, and then I went, I can wait.
Yeah, I know. I don't have the money yet, but I will probably after this for Match's new tour.
It's like a 238 or something at the moment, so but it's
Yeah, I know.
totally worth
I
the
know it's
price.
been on sale a bunch, but we'll see.
It's worth the price for what it is and what it
Oh,
does.
dude, it's got one of the most like malleable snares I've ever heard in my life.
And let's be honest, you need a malleable snare.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah. We're like with the way that we write our music. There is two ends of the spectrum, bro. We're either like soft pop punk or fucking straight up deathcore. Like we need all of it.
Oh
So
yeah. And you guys move quite easily between the two, so you need something that'll really move between the two as
yeah,
smooth as
for
you guys
sure.
do.
Yeah, I mean it's just for demoing out stuff. Like I have my own projects that I do outside of the band and like little hobbies. And little like and I'll record songs all the time and that won't be used for anything. And yeah, I don't know. It's a nice plugin that I'd like to fuck with.
Yeah,
It's up to the producer on what like drum plugin they want to use for our next record. But
yeah,
I think for this one we used what was it called? It's like a side chain plugin where you're able to like model out like samples. So like for the softer songs of our record, we used the Deftone snare from White Pony, and
yeah.
then for the heavy songs, we used the Saint Anger snare from Metallica.
Okay,
Yeah.
I dig it.
So
Yeah,
like Deftone, or so like for like Devil Left Me I Read, it's the fucking Saint Anger snare. But for like the Waiting for You song that we have out, that song was a Deftone snare.
I'm gonna be honest. Um, the Saint Anger snare is not as bad as people say it is.
In context, yeah. Like whenever you have, I don't know, fucking bass in your mix, yeah, it sounds sick. And if it's mixed properly, but that, I mean, that album just sounds like shit altogether. But
Oh,
that snare is tough.
yeah, no. Um, well, I've got some more fun questions for you. This one, I do like this one. This is your rising success because you guys uh were small for a good bit of time, and then I gotta admit, I found you guys on TikTok, and so did my wife.
Sure, yeah. TikTok was a huge reason why we're where we're at now, for sure.
How does that all feel to you going from small time cool metal band, which you guys were cool when you were small too, to the huge TikTok blow up, if you'd like to call it that. I felt like it was pretty natural, like a natural progression. It was steady up.
Yeah, I think none of it really hit until we got the email that we were playing Warp Tour.
Yeah.
And I remember me and Reese were really fucking drunk at a bar. Um, and we were just like him and I, we go out drinking every now and then, and we were just really drunk, and we get the call from our manager like, "Hey, we're playing Warp Tour." And I think like we both got emotional about it. We were like, "No fucking way! Like this band is playing fucking Warp Tour. Like, are you kidding me?" Because like I always make the joke, like I have it on my hat right here. I always make the joke. I call us mediocre metalcore.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't think that we're mediocre. I think that we're a
No, no.
very. I think this. I think the lineup that we have for this band is very special. I think this band works because of everybody that's in this band. I think if any one of us left the band, this band would fucking crumble. It would absolutely implode. And I think with the success and everything that we like, everything that's happened ever since we released like No Way Out and then Primitive.
Yeah.
Think all I can say, excuse me, all I can say is that I'm very grateful to be in the position. Excuse me. Oh my God, I'm very grateful to be in the position that I'm at, and I'm just gonna make sure that I never take it for granted.
Yeah.
Because I know there's a lot of people who would literally kill to be in the position that we're at, to be able to be on tour, to be able to meet the people that we get to meet, and the work with the people that we get to work with, and I think the biggest thing is just making sure that we don't take this for granted, and that we really just show everyone that we deserve to be where we're at. We're more than just a TikTok band, and we genuinely love writing what we like. Like we want to write what we want to write, and we want people to listen to it as much as they allow us to write it. If that makes sense, we're just gonna keep going until we can't.
Absolutely. And I wholeheartedly agree. You guys definitely deserve the success you've gotten. It's all the music's really good. Your live show is really energetic. I mean, you guys killed it, and
Thank you, and we're working to be better and better and better. We're gonna just keep on going, and literally until this like none of us can't anymore. And
yeah.
where we do a lot in our we really bust our ass for this band. Like
Yeah.
this like none of us have fucking jobs anymore. We're all unemployed. This is our full time.
Yeah.
Like we gave up. I was a teacher before this job, like before this.
Awesome.
I know. I was a teacher and I loved teaching. It was my favorite. I loved working with people who wanted to learn how to play an instrument. It was my favorite thing. I had this little kid, his name is Jaden, dude, 4 years old. Motherfucker played Sweet Child of Mine on the drums perfectly. 4 years old. I loved it. It made my heart feel so many things. It was great. Like finding a kid that was like that's as into music as I am. Like I loved it, and I gave that up because this band started to do things, and we all want it. So we're just gonna, like I said, we're just gonna keep going until we can't.
Keep going till the wheels fall off.
Amen.
Hey, I agree. And I teach music lessons for a living. That's what I do in my
Yeah, and I did that for a lot. I was a daycare teacher for a while,
yeah.
and then I was hired on at like a private school and did music lessons, and I loved it. It was great.
it's always fun. Always getting better at your instrument as yourself is always a lot of fun and rewarding. But there's nothing more rewarding than seeing a kid that you started teaching a year ago be completely, drastically different and so much better at what they do. It's
Dude, yeah, and it's cool to talk to somebody else who understands the feeling. There's no better feeling than like somebody who doesn't know what they're doing, and then getting to the point in just a couple of months, and now you're jamming with them.
yeah.
Like you're able to like jam music together, and it's sick. It's and they're just as excited as you are. It's awesome. I loved that. I loved that feeling. I loved going to work every single day. I did not care if I had to wake up at the ass crack of dawn. It was
Yep.
awesome. I found my love working with kids with working at daycare.
Yeah.
Like mind you, there were days that I wanted to actually jump out of the window,
Of
but
course. Of course. We all have those.
yeah, bro. Oh my god, like waking up at goddamn 6 in the morning, drinking coffee, getting to school at 7 in the morning, and then just kids are screaming.
Yep.
It is just it was a lifestyle, but I did love it. I genuinely did love it because like we you would get to nap time and then all the kids would fall asleep and then you were reminded these are literally just kids and they're like and like everything that you say and do they're going to remember
Yeah.
like I remember whenever I was a kid there's little moments that I remember that I'm sure like like whoever doesn't remember, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But everything that I do and say to these kids, they're going to remember, they're going to take that with them. And that's like, I don't know, that feeling of responsibility and just always staying attentive to that responsibility was what I really did find a love working with kids. You could see the change every single day. It was great.
And on the opposite end, I have two older gentlemen that I teach that are retired. About
Sure. Yeah. I had a couple of those students as
yeah.
well.
Um, this guy, he's been learning what is it? Autumn Leaves, the jazz song on piano.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
You
it
teach piano too?
yeah, yeah.
Sick. Yeah. So do I. So did I.
The melody finally clicked in his head and he made it all the way through and he's like, I don't know if this is as cool as it is for you as it is for me, but he's like, when I first started taking lessons from you and I couldn't do this, to now being able to go through the entire melody of the song, he's like, that's a huge thing for me. And I was like, no, it's huge for me too, because seeing your progress like that is next to nothing one of the most rewarding experiments.
Dude, I'll never forget. There was a kid that I worked with, and she was like the most timid little thing. She didn't talk very much, and sometimes I couldn't really tell if what I was like explaining to her got through to her until. So whenever I taught piano with beginner students, I would always teach them the difference between a major and a minor, and
Yeah,
then the inversion of major and minor. So like C major is A minor, right?
yeah,
And how A minor is all on the white keys, just like C major is all on the white keys, and how it's easy as long as you're staying and playing in context of A minor or C major, you can write an entire song all on the white keys. And I would teach this song called all excuse me, All the Right Moves by One Republic. That whole
yeah.
song is in A minor. Um, so and I would teach them that, and then and it would always blow their mind, like, oh my god, it's so easy. And I remember, like, I think like 2 weeks later, she came back and she wrote an entire song in A minor on piano.
That's awesome.
Like she played it all for me, and I was like, this is like I almost started crying. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. She just wrote an entire song, and yeah, I had to leave to do the band thing, but yeah, it was very rewarding experience.
Oh yeah. That's so cool. I don't meet a lot of people who have done the same thing that I do, so that's pretty sick.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Well, we have to ask, and this is always one of the most interesting questions. It's not necessarily my favorite, but it's the most interesting. What is your favorite song to play live currently? We'll do currently because I'm sure that'll change real soon.
Uh, well, when is this episode coming out?
Um, Saturday.
Oh, okay. Ah,
I know I'm editing it like later tonight.
Okay, yeah, probably that's out right now. Probably Solace and Silence.
Okay.
And not because of the solo. People are gonna be like, "Oh, well, it's because of the guitar solo." No, actually, it's because it's really just like it's the easiest fucking song to play live, other than the solo. The solo kicks my ass, but
Yeah.
there's just moments in that song that just fucking hit for me live. Like after the first chorus, there's a drum fill that goes take it, and there's like a pause right in back into the first or the second verse. And it's like that pause into that like super beat downy dissonant chord fucking just rhythm just always gets me fucking going, bro. It just I'm like, yes, every single time. That song is so much fun live.
Yeah, I mean, after that, you could definitely see you getting into that once like when you guys played it live, dude, it was sick.
Yeah, the first song is always like whenever we come in, we have a song that's unreleased that we always open with, and it's called
Yeah.
"Weaponize Your Rage," and it's the name of the album. It's how the album starts, and we always open with that song, and that's always like a gauge the room
Yeah.
situation. It's like, okay, what's this crowd gonna be like tonight? Are we gonna have a lot of energy, are people just gonna watch us? And whatever, and then we get through it, and that's cool, a cool song, and then we played Solace of Silence second on this last tour.
Yeah.
And like that was like the okay, fuck y'all, I'm just gonna jam the fuck out because that song always just hits for me, man. Like the chorus is just so pretty. I love the orchestra section. The girls hold each other's hands and sing that one part, and
Yep.
I always love that live. And the guitar solo is cool. Honestly, it's my least favorite part of the entire fucking song. I can't stand playing that solo. It kicks my ass, bro. If I like explain to you like how I have to play it, you would even probably be like, "That is dumb." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. It is really dumb. Like you have to pick through the whole like sweep. You have to
Yeah,
descend and then ascend and then descend and then ascend again, and it's really stupid.
dude, that I'm gonna have to agree with you on that. You were right. That is kind of dumb.
It's really stupid. I don't know why I wrote it like that. Like I literally had every power to not write it like that, and that's how I wrote it.
Sometimes you just write something and you're like, "That's cool" in the moment, and then you go back and play it and you're like, "Man,
Well,
that's dumb."
Well, what it was is me and Chris were like Chris Link. We were like this song needs a guitar solo at the end. Like this is like it's super important that the song has a guitar solo. Like this is the song on the record that's got the guitar solo. But
Yeah,
the thing is like writing a solo that's memorable is hard to do. It's you have to write a song that you have to write a solo that everyone like in my opinion like and Tim Henson said it really well too on a interview that I watched. And a good guitar solo is a solo that anyone can sing. You know what I mean? Like you have to be able to sing the guitar solo. And I remember we wrote the beginning of the solo. It's really not that hard. It's really just like very Avenged Sevenfold, very like slidey and just very like
yeah,
melodic, and it's kind of a play on the chorus melody. And then we needed to flex at the end of the solo.
of course.
And what I did is I inversed the sweep that I used for primitive.
Oh, that's actually really sick.
So the sweep that I use for primitive is it's just like
Yeah,
it's like these two fingers, they just go up fret 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 fret, right?
yeah,
And then so what I did is then for the solo for Solace of Silence I just like reverse it,
yeah,
and then just but you the thing is like for the primitive thing you can hammer on all the way up.
yeah,
So it's just like I'm really just picking that,
yeah,
right? But for Silence and Silence, because you have to descend and it's around the same tempo, you have to pick through. It's very stupid. It's very, very stupid. Two notes of string, it's very dumb and I hate it and it's really hard to play.
No, I see what you mean by that.
Sorry, I'm just yapping, but yeah, I
No,
just needed to,
dude.
I just
Yeah,
needed to, I just needed to like rant for a second.
hey, sometimes we got to, man. Well, then I have to ask, what's your least favorite song to play on the most recent set list? And
Oh,
it
New Age
doesn't even
Cannibal.
have to. New Age Cannibal.
I fucking hate that song. I don't hate that song. Okay, no. I think it's a really sick song,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, of course.
I love the chorus. I love, there's a lot of Easter eggs, and I know that's in the song, but the song is fucking boring on the guitar.
Yeah, it's a fairly straightforward song on guitar.
Yeah, man, it's very fucking just boring. And then in the second single that we're about to come out with, arguably probably the prettiest or the second prettiest song on our record. It's got its heavy parts and it's cool. That song is also very fucking boring on the guitar. Like I was spoiled because we got to pick all the songs that are like a ton of fun.
Yeah,
All the guitar is singles like Primitive, Solace of Silence, Devil Left Me on Red, Eye for an Eye. All those songs are so much fun on the guitar.
yeah,
Waiting for You is kind of boring, but it's kind of fun because it has cool like octave leads that I do in the chorus, and that is fun to play.
yeah.
But for like New Age Cannibal and this next song that's coming out, man, they're just boring, dude. They're so boring.
My wife likes all the songs. She likes New Age Cannibal up until the zombie sound. She went, "Oh no, I can't listen to it no more." I'm like, "Hold on, let me just skip through that for you real quick."
Yeah.
Saw it live, and she's like, "Oh, this is so nice." I was like, "They didn't do the ASMR section."
Well, it's in there. It's just really quiet.
Oh, okay, yeah, we didn't hear it, so she was like, "Yeah, I like this song much better live."
Yeah, no, it's in there. It's just really quiet. I mean, the whole song's about eating people.
Yeah,
Like
of course.
that's the whole gist of it. Like it's called New Age Cannibal. So we wanted to do something right before the breakdown that's like the girls eating something, and then the whole verse is written around. I actually wrote most of the lyrics for that section.
That's sick.
And because I was like, we need to just do something super fast, very Attila-esque with
Yeah.
like the Franz bullshit.
Yeah.
And we were working with Attila, so we got the pass. We're good.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, that's we just wanted something to we just wanted to gross you out. Like we
Yeah.
always have something in the song to get a reaction out of you.
Yeah.
Like the moan and Primitive, you're supposed to laugh and question what you just heard.
Oh yeah.
And
for
New
sure.
Age Cannibal, the like all that shit, that's supposed to be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it
Every
definitely
single
gets
song
that
has got a
reaction.
moment.
Okay. Dig it. That's
Yeah, Devil Left Me I Read, the speed up part, whenever it stops and it drops out for a second and then speeds up completely.
yeah.
That section is supposed to just be like out of nowhere and then the breakdown with the Brie, like that kind of came out of nowhere. We always like to have moments in this song that are like super like hell yeah, like this is
Yeah.
it. We're here.
Like, hey, look, even if you were just casually listening to it, now you're actively listening to it.
No, yeah, like I think it was what was it, Jimmy Page that said this, or I think it was Jimmy Page who said it. Silence is the loudest thing you can put into a song.
Yes, absolutely.
So, and I live by that.
And it's clearly working because your songs are sick.
Yeah, every single song, it's all got a formula. Every song has got a fucking formula to it, but there's always a section of the song where it's like it drops out for a second or something happens where it's like, you know what I mean? Like there's always like a section of like just space and silence cuz like I feel like if you're getting punched in the face the entire song, you know what I mean? Like you're just getting jumped the whole song and you don't have a section for the listener to like breathe and get back into the song, then you're not going to want to listen to it.
Yeah, it's not one those I mean, don't get me wrong, I love, you know, classic death metal stuff.
Yeah, but for the people who don't.
Yeah,
So for the average listener, there's most people just want something they can throw it on in the background or something they can work out to or
Yeah.
something that like they can like throw on the TV while they're working, and if they're into metal, then that's what they do. You want a song that is not necessarily easy listening, but a song that like keeps your attention.
Yeah.
And so having a moment in the song, so like, because Devil Left Me I Read, that song is fast as fuck. The whole
It is
song,
a
the
fast
whole time. But the thing is, what makes that song catchy to me is the four on the floor chorus.
Yeah.
Where we're ticka ticka ticka, like the whole fucking song, like da 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 da, the whole song, and then whenever the chorus comes in, it's just with the "the devil left me on red." It's catchy, and
Yeah.
like it takes away from the chaos and just kind of lets you groove for a second, and then we get back into the chaos.
Yeah. It's a good nice break before you punch somebody in the face.
Exactly. Yeah.
And everybody likes a good song where you can dance for a second before you curb stomp somebody.
Yeah. Exactly. No. Eye for an Eye is a big thing too because that song starts. That song's at 190 BPM. It's just like the whole
Yeah.
fucking yeah. It's fast, dude. But then the chorus is da 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 da. Like that's like the chorus just like fucking slows it down and lets the listener
Yeah.
be like, okay, all right. And then we have the down verse into like the super sick pinch harmonic thing. Yeah, it's all built in a way for it to like to keep you engaged. Like you have to stay engaged. The each section flows into each other to keep your attention. It's like the way we write. It's the way I write all of our music. Is we have to like that's why there's like the drop after the chorus, like with the full orchestra. It's to like where's the song gonna go, and then the breakdown happens, and then it's cool, and then we go back into the chorus. It's just it keeps your attention, it keeps it flowing, it keeps it moving.
Yeah. I mean that's why I like doing halftime so much. It's
Same, yeah. I love halftime. I love like primitive. We do like a halftime thing for the second verse. We have the da 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 da, and then it goes da 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 da
yep.
da 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 da. So yeah, it's you mix shit up, keep the listener like all right, cool, cool, cool.
Yeah. Dude, I don't I think the last three songs I've written have all had halftime breaks somewhere in it.
Yeah, man, they hit hard because like like you just have to like yeah whenever you listen to a song and I might not know what I'm talking about like I've gotten kind of far with the way that I write my music. I think I'm doing okay, but I always listen to the song like I am the listener and what's gonna keep my attention. And mind you, I might think, and I this was a really hard pill for me to swallow. I remember I brought in Primitive, and it was the first song that we recorded with Chris and Kaon. I remember I brought that song in and I had this really sick section in the song that was in the first verse, and it was really cool. And I remember Chris highlighted that whole section and hit delete, and he goes, "Yep, we don't need this." I was like, "Fuck." But I mean, it was a lesson learned because the song now obviously is way better than it probably would have been if that section was in there. And it was like a progressive thing. It was just me trying to flex, and
Of course.
you know, I got humbled, bro. Like he was just like, "Nah, dude, we don't need it." I was like, all right, fuck it, we don't need it. Cool." And yeah, so it's just and the thing was like the section, as cool as it would have just bored the listener, man.
Yeah.
The chorus didn't hit until a minute 30, and that's like you always want the
Yeah.
chorus hitting like before the minute mark, dude.
Oh yeah. And unless there's like an intro, like an intro track or sample at the beginning. But
Yeah, no, for and in context, yeah, for sure. Like if you're a fucking Metallica and you have like 2 minutes of instrumentals,
yeah.
yeah, absolutely. And if that's the style you're going for, absolutely, by all means, go for it. But we're metalcore,
Yep.
and metalcore is goopy goblin brain shit.
Yep. Yep.
So you got to just keep it fucking interesting. You got to keep it like moving. You got to keep it, you got to keep it grooving. You got to, to always be changing it up.
Oh
People
yeah.
have short attention spans, bro. Instagram Reels and TikTok, man,
Yes. The brain rot con.
bro, for real.
If you're not keeping up with the ever closing attention spans, you're gonna get left behind.
Yeah, no, for sure. So yeah, you always got to keep it new and fun.
Oh yeah. And you guys are definitely keeping it fun.
Yeah, that's our biggest thing. We have fun with our music. Like we really give a shit about like people's opinion. We get a lot of hate online, but genuinely, we just yeah. If it sounds cool, then we're like, fuck it, we'll do it. Like we literally have a song on the record that's straight up just a One Republic song. Like it's not heavy, no screaming in it. There's literally like it's just a soft One Republic song, and the song is beautiful, and it's just not even close to metalcore. But we loved it.
Hey, and that's the important part. If you're not making music for yourself, then you're not gonna enjoy it as much.
Amen.
Well, since we're talking about music, I have to ask. This is probably now I'll preface this question. When I say your guilty pleasures to listen to for music, I mean like not necessarily that you're embarrassed by, but like songs that people wouldn't and artists and stuff that people wouldn't expect you to listen to.
Um,
So I got to hear what your guilty pleasures for music listening are.
sure. Something that you wouldn't expect. Well, I listen to a lot of video game music. Like one of my favorite soundtracks right now is the soundtrack from Cult of the Lamb.
Yes, that
That
is.
soundtrack is really good. I love One Republic a lot, especially their Waking Up album that came out in what was it, 09?
I think
Oh
so.
yeah, 2009. I love Kendrick Lamar a lot. I think he's really really good at writing a song that feels like a big deal. Like it's very big bandy without the big band, if that makes sense. Like on his album Mr. Morale, the way that album starts is a song called United in Grief.
Yeah.
And that song, I remember I listened to it the first time, and I was just taken away by how like theatrical it felt for me. I also really love Florence and the Machine.
Yes, they're. I'd argue they're underrated.
I feel like, dude, Florence is fucking. She's a genius with the way she writes her music. I think her music is like so well written. The choruses, like you'll be in a chorus and sometimes you don't even realize you're listening to a fucking chorus. Like most of the time, I can listen to a song and be like, ah, here's a verse. Ah, it's about the chorus. We're about to go into a bridge. Out there's the bridge. And with Florence, I'm just like I find myself listening to her music and just like kind of just moving with it, man. I think Florence is really good at writing music. I think she's absolutely just a genius.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess like guilty pleasures. Those are my like go to. I listen to a lot of old school like like rap because my
Yeah.
dad grew up like my dad kind of raised me
No, I feel that.
on all that shit. Like it was a good day by Ice Cube. Like I know every single one of those words. And you're not
That
a
is
green.
a sick song though.
I mean, yeah, but like my whole thing. My dad says you're not a green unless you know all the words to. It was a good day. So that's my last name is
Yeah.
Green. So like it's just it is what it is. Like I grew up on all that shit. Um, I mean, I'm not really embarrassed by any of my music taste. I love the A Fever You Can't Sweat, Panic at the Disco. That album's fucking amazing.
Yes.
Love it. I love it so much. Yeah, I mean, guilty pleasures. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I listen to a lot of video game music as well. Like I love the Twilight Princess soundtrack, the Final Fantasy X soundtrack. I really love the Silent Hill soundtracks,
Yeah.
2 and 3 specifically. Love those both very much.
Did you get
Um,
a chance to play the remake for two?
Dude, I've beaten it 4 times.
Is it good? Because I haven't played it yet.
Will say that it's yes, it's really good. I love it.
Well, I'm gonna get it next time it's on sale then, because I keep holding off because I'm like, is it? I've seen good things, I've heard good things, but
I mean, it is a very different experience than the original PS2 Silent Hill.
yeah,
Too, and yeah, I mean, I thought it was fucking awesome. I mean, you literally had Akira on the fucking soundtrack again, just like he was. What is it, Tomioka? I might be butchering that, but like his work on the original Silent Hill game was amazing, and his work on this one is fucking amazing. And the visuals in that game are fucking great. The voice acting is there's a couple of differences that people didn't like. Like they didn't like Angela's character.
yeah.
That's her name, right? Fuck. Let me look it up.
I think
Angela, Silent Hill 2. Yeah, Angela. Yeah, the one that was with the one with the knife.
Yeah.
That's where Promise Reprise plays whenever she's holding the knife. They didn't like her recreation, but if anything, I think it actually like made her character a lot more grounded. The way that they redid the remake, she felt yeah, I don't know, you felt her pain and and you understood her better as a character, in my opinion. But
Yeah.
the charm of the original game is that all the side characters felt very boxy and very
Yeah.
like are they real or are they not real kind of thing.
Yeah.
I loved it. I could literally talk about this game for fucking hours. I love Silent Hill a lot.
Well, I will definitely be picking it up then, and I'll let you know how I like it.
Yeah, I'm a true elitist when it comes to Silent Hill. I fucking love that game. I also love the original Fatal Frame game a lot.
Yep.
And I literally have Silent Hill 2, 3, Fatal Frame 1 and 2 all on PS2 sitting on my dresser right over there.
Beautiful. That is.
So I love. They did a really good. Bluebird did really really good with the remake, and they're actually currently remaking one right now.
Oh, thank. I was hoping that they'd remake one because
Well, it's because
I
one
mean
and three are
connected,
together in
right?
the
Yeah.
lore. Yeah, one takes place one takes place before three, and two is on. It's not related to
Yeah.
one.
It's just it's like a side story, if you will.
Yeah, it's just it's like they pulled an American Horror Story where the second game has no correlation to the first, but the first
Yeah.
and third ones are literally like the third is a sequel to the first. It's hard the lore it gets convoluted, but yes,
Oh yeah.
it makes sense that they do one and three together in two separate releases.
Yeah. And let's be honest, it's almost Dark Souls level of lore confusion.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like I think it's a little bit like
I
I
mean, a
think
little
if
more
you play the
cohesive.
game, yeah, I think if you play the game, you can understand a lot of it. Whereas, like, I can play Dark Souls 3 all the way through a couple of times and still have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
'Cause that's contextual. That's text based lore. Like, you have to read the items and shit to understand the lore of the game.
Or watch those YouTube videos.
Yeah, Dark Souls 3 Iceberg, and it's like 4 hours long.
Dude, I will when I don't have any podcasts to listen to on my way driving wherever I'm driving, I will throw on like a lore video for a game
Yeah,
so I
same.
can have something to listen to and I'm like, dude, that's actually sick. I didn't even know that about the lore. Oh, I completely misread that entirely.
If you want a good video or a good YouTuber that if you don't already know him,
Yeah.
that I love his visual novels a lot. He is known as the Yoga Ball YouTuber.
Okay.
His name is Nikki Jakey.
I don't know if I've heard that before.
He is probably my favorite like video novel style or video essay style
Yeah.
YouTuber. Nikki Jakey. He did a really good video on Naughty Dog's game design. He did a really good video on Rockstar's game design. He did a Silent Hill 2 video, which is actually how I found him because I was looking up videos to watch about Silent Hill 2, and I find myself rewatching his videos because I just love his takes so much. They're so you can tell that he cares about what he's talking about, and he
Yeah.
truly he really does like put in the work and the like in the what's the word? He knows what he's talking about. Like
Oh,
he's never half-assed talking out of his ass. Like it's great. Nikki Jakey.
yeah, dude, I will check it out.
He
And
also has banger music.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
does he make the music or does he have somebody make it for him?
No, he makes the music. He's a
Okay.
musician. Yeah, hold on, little Nikki Jakey. Yeah, there's a song by him that I like a lot. What is it? Not Dead Yet. That song
Okay.
is fucking sick, dude.
Well, I will definitely be checking out the music too because I love new music. I love finding new music. I always look on the release radar every week to see if there's something I missed, and then the all new metal, punk, pop, whatever I can
Yeah,
find.
I think his is like alt pop is like a
Yeah.
good way to put it. It's very like background noisy. Like I like
Yeah.
lazy listening music. Whenever you write metalcore and your life is metalcore
You
and like all you and you're like on tour and all you hear is fucking like death metal. Mind you, I love Face Yourself. I love Victims. I love
Yeah.
Crystal Lake. Crystal Lake was actually, I was a huge fan of Crystal Lake before we were on the tour. Now I'm friends with all of them, and it's great. Their broken English is fucking so much fun to listen to.
Oh yeah.
Because like you can tell that they really want to like. Because I remember me and TJ, the guitarist of Crystal Lake, we were talking about anime, and he
Yeah.
was just like, I could tell that he wanted to talk about it so bad, but he just didn't have the words ready to go, and I. But they're like the most fun bunch ever. Yeah, but no, I find myself listening to like easy listening, like lo-fi and like soft, like alt pop. Kylie put me on to a couple of our front of house. She put me on to a couple artists she likes, and it's just really easy to just like. I don't need to listen to fucking blast beats, bro. I just want to chill.
Funny enough, that same week, the Bring Me the Horizon lo-fi record came out.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of New Bring Me a lot.
Yeah.
Not a huge fan. I nothing but respect for them. I think we actually straight up stole one of their fucking samples
Of course.
for Waiting for You. Like, what is it? Hold on. I remember everyone was commenting about it. Lost by Bring Me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
exactly
The
what you're talking about.
and then our song Waiting for You. Like we accidentally stole the same fucking. It's on Splice. It's not like
Yeah.
we just ripped it from their song. It's literally on fucking Splice. So
Be honest, they use Splice too.
oh, they absolutely did, brother, dude. You know that one song? You know that one song? Ludens that was wrote for Death Stranding.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So you know it's in the breakdown. And here in the breakdown, there's like a little girl that goes, "Okay,
Give me a break! Give me a break! Give me a break!
Okay.
okay." That little girl, right? And it's literally right fucking here. Hold on, I found it on Splice on accident.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
that's
It is the same. Here, let me see if I can flip my camera. It's called BRS Voice Girl Toddler. Okay.
Okay.
okay then.
Yeah, and it is the same. I found it on Splice. They absolutely use the shit out of Splice, and I mean, so do I. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not no shade.
No, I mean Splice is a fantastic tool. It's worth its weight in gold at this point.
Oh, dude, I would not be able to write what I write without Splice. It's a good like. I use it a lot for like inspiration as well. Like if I want like a cool chord progression in A minor, so I'll look up piano. I'll look up and then I'll just type in the key A minor and I'll just throw that in my DAW, and then I'll MIDI out the chord progression myself, and
Yeah.
then you can just fuck with it, and now you have a really cool A minor chord progression in at 95 BPM. You can speed it up, slow it down, whatever you want to do, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Dude, it's such an amazing thing that we have these tools at our disposal now.
dude, I know, bro. And then like the quad cortex is like
Yeah.
game changing. Like we only have one quad cortex. Me and Jacob share the quad cortex. I have one input. So input one is routed out to output one, and
Yeah.
then input two is routed out to output two. Input one has one FX chain, and then input two has another FX chain. So one is the guitar and one is the bass, and we just share the quad. It's fucking sick.
You can have up to 4 people on a quad, can't you?
If you really wanted to.
Hey, I mean,
Like I use like the second. So there's one, two, three, and four, and Jacob's
yeah.
technically on three, but it's output two.
Yeah.
But I technically use the second lane for another cab.
Yeah.
So like I have my cab that's got all of my high end and shit, and
Yeah.
then I have another cab that's routed like around my FX chain, and it does all the low end for me, and then I can control the volume of the low end and the volume of the high end.
That's sick.
And then Jacob, I have the fourth lane. His is routed out with just a base DI. So
Yeah.
that way, if our front of house wanted to, they could use the DI just for the bass low end. So that way we have the gritty, like high endy bass shit for metalcore.
Dude, that's sick. That's a great way to utilize the 4 lanes.
Yeah, my there's his name is Jacob. He's a YouTuber, and he did our sound for our Attila tour, and he actually taught me how to do it.
Well, I need to see that. That's pretty sick.
No, it's really cool. I'm a huge fan of doing it like the way that I do it. I'm about to change it a little bit, but
Yeah, of course.
probably stay the same ish.
Makes sense. Okay. Well, I have to ask these last few questions. They're always the fun ones. I this what I consider my fun section of the podcast. But before we do that, we have to ask new music and new shows, festival dates, whatever you got. Got it. I mean, I know already, but for the viewers.
Yeah, so if you live in Florida or want to go to Florida, we're doing a full album release headliner show 6 days before the album comes out, September 6th, at a venue called the Orpheum in Tampa. We're playing the entire album, every single song that's on the record, for the show, with some extra little songs that we haven't played in a long time. And then, so that's September 6th. The album comes out September 12th, and we have vinyl variants and stuff on thrillerrecords.com. They're all really fucking sick too. I just got a preview on all of them, and I'm gonna need one to like put in my wall somewhere. But and then we leave we're on this fall. We're on tour with From Ashes to New, and we're playing Louder Than Life in Texas. And then we end the year with Warped Tour Orlando, which is fucking sick. And then, and then we begin next year with Shiprocked, which will have Knocked Loose, Wage War, Avatar, and a bunch of other really sick bands. We get to play on a boat. It's gonna be awesome. Kitty.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, dude, we're literally going on vacation and playing playing shows. So it's pretty cool.
Sick.
I think we're going to the Bahamas or the Keys or something.
Yeah.
It'll be cool. Shiprocked is gonna be sick. I'm pretty sure the tickets are stupid expensive, but we're very excited for that.
Oh yeah, Shiprocked has always been kind of pricey, but
Yeah.
it's worth it if you have the money for it.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be sick. And then we have some more exciting news that we are still in development with that is going to be happening next year as well. That we're very very excited about.
Well, guys, be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, that'll be really sick. I think whenever we announce that, it's gonna be a big full circle moment.
Oh yeah. Well, now we're down to the last couple questions, my fun section. Uh, this question is thanks to my old phone here in my brain. Uh, if your song or if your new record had to be on any video game as a soundtrack, what would it be? What would you choose?
Oh man.
I know it's got to be a tough one.
I will say I think if oh man, I don't know, dude. I mean, I can go the easier route and just say Doom, but
That is true. You could say Doom.
yeah, yeah, just Doom. I don't know. I don't know. There's not really a video game that I can say that like it would be really cool to see one of our songs used as an anime intro.
Yes.
That would be really cool if you used like if someone used like Waiting for You for like an anime intro. That would be fucking sick. I think.
I think Edge Runners 2, season 2, that would be a cool one.
I think like or like dude if like fucking like Devil Left Me on Red was like the intro for like a Death Note reboot or something, that would be fucking tight. But I don't know. I guess for a video game, it'd be kind of cool to see our music used in like a Dark Souls or like a Devil May Cry.
Yes, Devil May Cry has some of the sickest soundtracks.
I think if one of
Oh,
our songs
that's
is used for
great.
like Devil May Cry or like maybe like COD Zombies, that
Yeah,
would be really cool.
dude,
'Cause I do play a lot of COD.
you got to have that Easter egg like the Avenged Sevenfold Easter eggs.
Yeah, I mean, Avenged Sevenfold did all of the music on Black Ops. I think either two or three.
Yeah,
Like from the lobby music to like everything. So I mean, it would be really cool to be able to just score a music or a video game. Just in general, that's always my dream is to score a video game. But yeah, I think like yeah, if yeah, I think like a Dark Souls boss would be kind of sick, or like a Devil May Cry, or like a or yeah, like a COD thing. That'd be cool.
I could definitely see you guys on the new COD, Black Ops 7.
That'd be sick. I mean, shit. I am excited for BO7, but like I've been playing BO6 like there's no tomorrow. But
Dude,
yeah,
love the game.
yeah, BO6 is fun. I think the omnidirections shit is stupid, but it's
Oh yeah,
cool. It's fun.
for sure. Dude,
It's fun. Like I find myself like playing and then doing pretty good. Like I'm dropping goddamn like I'm going like 40 and 21, and
yep.
I'm like, all right, I'm doing okay. And then I get to a point where I'm like just fucking sucking a lot of dick, um, like at the game. Like I'm just not great at it, but it's fine.
Man, that sounds like me. So I think we got to play some COD and see
Oh,
who's.
I'm down. I actually just got a text during this podcast. Meredith from Victims is like, "Yo, when we playing?" So I'm
Oh, yeah,
as soon as we're done, I'm about to be like, "Yo, let's fucking run it." So
dude. Hey, let me know, and I will gladly hop on.
hell yeah.
So now we're here to the fun stolen thing I took from the Downbeat podcast. The Dream Festival. He said he doesn't like it, so it's mine now.
Um, Dream Festival. I mean, like Warp Tour, dude. Like, and we get to play that.
Oh yeah,
I think Warp Tour is like the biggest. The biggest, yeah. I don't know. Like being able to play Warp Tour is a dream. I remember going to Warp Tour as a kid and just always like just being blown away by being able to see like all of my favorite bands at the time, and now that I'm literally doing it, um yeah, that's sick. And I think Orlando Warp Tour sold the most tickets out of all the Warp Tours.
oh yeah,
So I think like last number I heard was it was so what was it, Washington
yeah. And
was the
then
first one. That one sold 40,000, and then Long Beach sold 60,000, and then Orlando was at 80,000.
that was this week in Long Island, or I mean,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
yeah, that's Long Beach. And then yeah, my manager is sitting at is actually out at the Long Beach Warped Tour right now. I'm jealous. It's fine.
dude. I've been seeing it. A couple of my friends have been there too. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, I'm excited for Warped Tour. That is the Dream Festival. It would also be really cool to play Rockville, but we'll see.
You know, it'd be cool if you were playing Louder Than Life this year,
Oh yeah, I mean that would be kind of cool. I think if we were doing that.
because I'm gonna be there. That's why it would be cool.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, no, we'll be there. That'll be a fun. I think we're sharing a stage with Lorna Shore. Loud in the Life, so that'll be
Yeah.
fun.
So, what would the dream lineup be? I gotta hear this.
Um, a band that sells tickets would be sick.
Fair
Like
enough,
Taylor Swift.
dude. That would be
No, no,
sick.
no, no. I don't know. I've always wanted to, play a show with Avenged Sevenfold. Technically, I am out louder than life, but they're playing the next day. I'm gonna try and stick around and see if I can go see what's up. But yeah, I think Avenged Sevenfold would be sick. I mean, they were like a huge inspiration. I mean, I feel like they're every fucking metalcore guitarist's inspiration. But
Yeah, yeah. Not gonna lie.
I mean, yeah, but it would be sick to be able to play with them. Under Oath is a huge deal for me too. Like being able to play with Under Oath would be super cool. So like Avenged Sevenfold headlining Under Oath, and then like I don't know, like I've gotten to play with Scary Kids before, and they're one of my favorites, and so that was very cool. But yeah, yeah, Avenged Sevenfold, Under Oath, and then like fucking like All That Remains would be sick. Like I can't say As I Lay Dying because Tim's kind of a piece of
Oh
shit.
yeah,
So
that went down the toilet again.
yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I know. I saw them right before all that shit happened too, with on their tour with Chelsea Grin, and it was awesome. And I love As I Lay Dying, and fuck. But
And the new record was so good, and I was
I know,
like,
dude. My Own Grave was a banger.
"Damn it."
It was a banger, dude.
I was listening to it on for like a good solid 3 weeks straight, and I was
No,
like,
and I can say that I like As I Lay Dying because I know Tim doesn't write the fucking music.
no,
There's no way.
definitely doesn't.
No, so it's fine. I can say that I like the music. And I do love them a lot. I mean, shit, like 94 Hours is I literally stole the fuck out of that riff for Don't Be Scared, our song. And yeah, but yeah, I think like All That Remains and then like us opening one of first to four, that would be sick.
Dude, that would be sick. I mean, just Avenged Sevenfold sick. Under Oath is sick. Chris is a great dude, the keyboard player.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I kind of met them a little bit at Rockville. Like, I remember I was like backstage, just like talking. I was talking to Johnny, the current guitarist of Scary Kids,
Yeah.
and we were just talking shit. And then I just watched all of Under Oath walk by me, like getting ready for their set because I was waiting for them to like Seosin had just finished because I love Seosin, and I
Yeah.
was like, all right, I gotta watch Under Oath, and they just all walked by me, and I was just like. And so and then I was like, all right, I gotta leave. I can't be that fucking kid that's like, hi. So I fucking ran to this, and I stood next to the soundboard in the front of house, at the like on their stage at Rockville,
Yeah.
and blew my god, their set was so fucking good. But yeah, I'm sure they're all really nice guys. I haven't found the right context to be able to be like, hey. So, well,
Yeah.
maybe that'll happen one day. But I'm a huge fan of their music. They're fucking goddamn. It's Dangerous Business. Walking out your front door
Yeah.
was my emo anthem growing up. And
I hear it every
oh my
time
god,
in the
yeah,
car because it always comes on my, let's be honest. My wife does take the aux cord every time she's in the car. That's okay. But
yeah. It's the other way around with me and Liv. She likes to listen
yeah,
to Sleep Token, and I'm like, we're not listening to that fucking bullshit. We're listening to real metalcore.
hell yeah, man. But Dangerous Business always comes on. It and she puts her like songs on shuffle. So I don't know how it's always on there, but it is.
Yeah, that song is a
This kind of
fucking
random algorithm. That's the
that
real.
that song genuinely like probably saved my life. That song is yeah, it's a that's a big song for me. That song in like it's track one of Define the Great Line.
Yeah.
And I
Yep.
can't remember the fucking name of it for the life of me. I know because I had the CD growing up on my Walkman, and I memorized the track numbers, never the names of the song, and I can fucking what's the name of that fucking song?
Dude, hold on. I got it right here. Define the great in regards to myself.
That's what it is. God damn it! Yeah, that song is a banger.
It's I think
That
it's
album's a
this
banger.
song in they did those three live performance the like
Dude, they did
poster
all
thing.
the bangers. Yeah, whenever I saw them at Rockville, they literally played every single song. I'm a huge fan of that one song, Hallelujah,
Yes.
that recently came out. The We're
Right.
Not Dreaming, This Is Hell. That song is sick.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, they played all the bang. They played a boy brush in red. That song's sick and fuck yeah, dude. I love that band. Every single song they write is a banger. I'm very much a huge fan of them.
Funny enough, I was listening to the Downbeat podcast with the singer from Orthodox, and they were talking about Under Oath. Uh, it was well, Craig was talking about it. It was Stray as the opener, Bad Omens, Spirit Box, and then Under Oath as the headliner. I did right at it was like 2021, so like or 2020. It was like right as music was coming back from COVID. I went and saw that show, and now Spirit Box and Bad Omens are completely blown up.
Yeah, I know. It takes one good tour, man. Like one good tour with a band that like is already really established, and then you're fucking gone, dude. And I'm hoping this From Ashes to New tour does really well for us because this is gonna be our album promotion tour where
Yeah.
we're gonna be playing literally. I don't think we're playing a single old song. It's gonna be all songs from the record. So I'm hoping and they're like, and From Ashes to New kind of reminds me of like POD and
Yeah.
like Hollywood Undead, like that era of music. So I'm hoping to we're probably gonna bring like New Age Cannibal and fucking like we'll probably end up bringing like Waiting for You and fucking like we'll definitely bring Primitive. It's our biggest song.
You guys still gonna open with
Weapon, yeah, yeah.
I mean it
That
is the
song.
title track, so I guess
I
you're
mean, we have to own the fact that we're not afraid to be heavy. Like, we probably won't
yeah.
bring Devil Left Me on Red, but we're definitely gonna open with like a fucking ripper for sure. We're gonna probably bring Solace to Silence as well because that's one of our favorite songs.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we'll probably bring all the like songs that kind of fit in with like that. Like that's the whole thing about our band is like you can throw us on any fucking tour and we have a song for that tour always.
Dude, and that's what really makes a band so valuable is their ability to be put on any tour.
Yeah, and people like I remember whenever we released Waiting for You and people are like, what the fuck is this soft shit? They sign and they go soft. Bitch, listen to the first EP this band has ever put out, and this way it is literally pop rock.
That's right, man.
Like we've always had that element of the band, and then we went heavy. And now that we have a song called Waiting for You that's fucking like a pop punky like Paramore style song, everyone's like, oh, they just signed and now they're soft. It's like, no, dude, we do what we want when we want, and Thriller is all about it. Like Thriller's been actually super supportive of most of our creative decisions with the band. So it's Thriller's been literally like the best team ever. So go fuck yourself, you don't know what you're talking about.
That's right, man. Tell
I
them
don't
what.
give a fuck, dude. I like anyone that talks shit. I'm like, sometimes they're valid, and sometimes and whenever I can admit when you're like, yeah, that's yeah, okay, for sure.
Yeah.
Like especially whenever it's like some dude I think was like, I did an interview with this dude named Kevin Powell, and
Yeah,
it's on
Kevin
YouTube.
Powell.
Yeah, I jumped in for an interview just because the girls, we just, I jumped in and I saw a comment that was like, Tristan loves to talk a lot, but his tongue keeps on getting in the way of his words. And I was like, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're totally right.
Dude, I feel that. I feel that so much.
Well, I have like a slur with I don't have a lisp, but I have a slur. And sometimes like words will make my tongue fucking, it's hard to speak. So.
Don't do the don't do the red leather, yellow leather thing I make my two vocal students do.
Oh, sure, yeah, yeah. I mean, I can say red leather, red. Oh no, I can't. Never mind. Red leather, red leather, red leather, red leather, God damn,
I make them do it as fast as they possibly can.
that's as fast as I can probably do it. Red leather, red leather, red leather, red. I can't do it.
Dude, it is hard. And they're like, I'm like, okay, you know what I want you to do? They're like, yep, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I go,
It's hard.
I always go as fast as you can until you mess up.
Amen. Cool. Well, do you have any other questions, man?
I just have the last two, the plugs and shout outs. This is one of the last ones, and then I'll ask the last question because it feeds into the outro.
Cool.
So give me your plugs and shout outs. Any plugs, any shout outs you got, where they can find you, where they can find the band, all that jazz.
Yeah, I mean, just follow us on Instagram. Not enough space FL. Definitely, yeah, go on our link, the link tree in the bio of our Instagram that has all of our information with upcoming shows in an area near you. Stream us on Spotify, follow us, keep up to date. We have an album coming out September 12th that we're very excited about, that we've been teasing for over a year now. So yeah, just go check those out, and yeah, shout out Thriller Records, and shout out our management, Shelby Short, for making all of this possible. We're very excited for the future of the band. And we're sorry.
I said that's a sick name, Shelby Short.
Oh, dude, that's Alpha Shelves right there. Shout out Alpha in the comments, bro. Yo, everyone that made it to the end of this podcast, and if you see this clip put this clip on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Shout out Shelby the Alpha in the comments. It's a bit. Trust me. Just do it.
I
It's
will.
gonna be great.
That's gonna be the first clip on Instagram.
Yeah, shout out Shelby the Alpha in the comments. Just I want to see the comments. Just Shelby the Alpha, Shelby the Alpha, Shelby the Alpha. That's Dad. That's the band Dad right there.
I love it, dude. Any other plugs and shout outs?
No, I think I covered all the bases. Yeah, shout out Thriller and shout out Shelby. they're the reasons that this band is possible.
Yeah, and go pre-order the record.
Yep.
Sick vinyls. I love them all. They're both sick.
Oh yeah, so they are public now. Okay, yeah,
I
go
can
check.
see 'em
Yeah,
right
go
here.
check out. I didn't know if they were public or not. Go pre-order all the cool shit. Because it's gonna sell out real fast. I think we've already had a lot of pre-orders.
Yeah, I think half the stuff is sold out already.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Don't
Yeah, it's
quote me
been.
on that, but I think it.
Oh, and then go buy our t-shirts at Hot Topic. That's also really cool. If you
Yeah.
want us to continue to sell shirts at Hot Topic, go buy them.
For real. I mean, Hot Topic. They don't put many bands beyond like the typical ones on there. So
Yeah, it's a big deal that we're signed with Hot Topic right now and selling merch there. So
and shout out to you for selling my wife your shirt.
gang,
That's right. She in fact I think she's wearing it to work tonight.
let's go.
She we bought merch from everybody.
Oh sure, yeah. I was probably kind of drunk at the Asheville. So that was the last that was the last tour that was the last day of that tour, and we
And-
like all the bands we were just passing around a bottle of Jameson, and then we were passing around a bottle of Tito's, and it was at a brewery, so all the fucking beer was so good and so cheap, and it was awesome.
Oh yeah, was it? I actually didn't get to try their beer.
Oh, dude, they had like a Mexican lager that was like so good, bro.
Okay. Eulogy is pretty nice. It was the first time I'd been to that place, so
I can't remember the name of it because it was like a really just like long name. But it's a Mexican lager, and it was very delicious.
that's awesome. Well, we're now to the end of the podcast. I have to ask you, what do you want as the closing song by you? You have to be on it. I always make that stipulation. So, what song would you like to have as the outro?
I mean, this episode comes out Saturday. So yeah, just throw on New Age Cannibal, dude. That's our newest song. We're super hyped on it. That song is sick. We're having fun. It's boring on the guitar, but it's it is a fun song.
It's a fun song, just not on guitar.
Yeah. You can use the chorus. This chorus is super catchy.
Yeah, the chorus is really catchy.
Yeah, so yeah, no, you can absolutely use that song. That's our latest song. So yeah, rip it, dude.
Of course. Thank you so much for coming on, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, dude, thanks for having me, man. It was cool to be able to talk about like this stuff that like people don't really ask about. Like whenever the girls go on interviews, it's more like, like how does it feel being a girl in a man-dominated world? And Liv is always like, "Shut up! I just do it." And I'm like, "I know, babe, I know." People don't really care about like the tech end of stuff and how our music is written. So thank you for letting me talk about it.
Of course. Feel free to come back and rant anytime as much as you want.
Dude, I can rant for fucking 8 hours.
That's what I love to hear, man. That's what I love to hear.
Sorry, and I apologize for being a yap master. I'm sure your editing it's gonna be kind of hard to. I apologize.
I'm leaving it all in. I love listening to that stuff.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you. Yeah, thank you again for having me, man. I'm gonna can finish my work here, maybe eat some dinner, and go to bed. It's 7:30. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, it is 7:30. Whoa.
Yeah, I think we've been talking for like 2 hours, man.
And funny enough, the longer ones, they always do better than the shorter ones.
Well, thank you again for having me. I hope my tongue didn't get in the way of my words.
No, it did not. Not today.
Sick, dude. All right, thank you so much, man.
This has been episode 32 of the Mullins Over Music podcast with your host, producer, and editor, Austin Mullins. That's me. Special thanks to guest Tristan Kaos Green from Not Enough Space. The closing track is New Age Cannibal by Not Enough Space. You can check out Tristan at Tristan Kaos. and the band Not Enough Space at Not Enough Space Florida, as well as other social media platforms and the streaming platform. Their new record, Weaponize Your Rage, comes out September 12th via Thriller Records. Thanks to Tristan for chatting and geeking out about gear, gaming, anime, and all the cool things we talked about. If you'd like to help Matt, the driver for Face Yourself, recover from his house fire, click the link in the description. Special thanks to viewers like you. Thank you. And until next time.